We are, come on, live. Oh shit, we're live.
Are we live, Miguel?
We're live in 3, 2, go. Love you guys.
Okay, this dude next to me. This guy looks like the fucking dude. Yeah, this side. Dang it!
Sorry, it's backwards.
The one that said Newcastle County. He looks like the dude from The Walking Dead with the mullet, Eugene.
Oh yeah, the dorky one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who does? Holy shit.
Yeah.
I believe that.
Creepy.
Who is that?
Yeah, who is that?
Watch me somebody with fucking.
These are all serial killers. I wish I could show the without us so people could see them all.
That one looks like Dennis Leary. So
Right here, yeah, I think so.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh my gosh.
Like, if my big face would get out of the way, you could see all of them clear. Because there's a really famous one right behind me, I believe. But those are all screenshots of different, or headshots, excuse me, of different serial killers.
Very nice, very nice. Don't do that. It's contagious.
Sorry.
All right, I'm bringing us up on
We just started too.
internet machine.
It's not.
Hey, Steven, how you doing?
Got me exhausted.
My goodness. My goodness.
Hi everyone.
Yes, welcome to the show. It's another Thursday. It's the first hot fucking Thursday. I know I was like, oh, it's so hot last week, but no, it's hot this week.
Shut. It wasn't a good one.
Alex Finch is in the house.
Perfect.
Hey, Goody, how you doing?
Oh my gosh. Yes, that was the first thing I thought is he looked like Dennis Leary, Steven.
You're Dennis Leary.
Oh, your face is fucking Dennis Leary.
I can't hear your info because I'm sharing right now.
Is that what that is? Because that's what I'm trying to do right now. So if you could stop interrupting me, that would be great. Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right.
I can't wait till we're in the same fucking room again, Miguel. Fucking box with
your neck.
I'm a fucking box. We're in a box.
You know what? While you guys are doing your sharing, I would like to share a little sad story I heard today.
Oh no.
You woke up. Oh my gosh.
About to bum you guys out. The world's loneliest dolphin dies after years spent alone in an abandoned aquarium pool.
What?
So there is a Japanese aquarium that closed down a few years back, all the way in 2018. And instead of releasing all their animals, some of them were just left in there. It's kind of
Wow.
Well, how long did people know about that? Like somebody would have intervened if they knew that there was animals like that being abandoned. And you can't release those animals like back out into the shit. They don't. I mean, they're not gonna know what to do.
But 2018 is when the story broke, and he died this year. He died 3 days ago.
Where the fuck are you, PETA? Shit.
It's in Japan. They don't care about dolphins over there. Come on.
PETA is international,
yeah.
isn't it?
They eat dolphins over there.
What do you call it? All I know is that PETA actually stands for people eating tasty animals.
Yes, it does.
Anyway, so this poor thing had a big tank, and it was basically just living by itself. One guy, a next employee, would go feed them or go feed him. And these penguins that were left there, like he'd try to go there whenever he could, but he's still a working guy, so he'd only go once in a while. And yeah, the dolphin finally died alone, stuck in this little aquarium it shouldn't be in.
That's so weird. Like nobody rushed to fucking do anything. Because if the story, like, if people knew that the place was getting closed down, like, at least the locals would know. Like,
yeah. Jesus. That's
horrible. Do this to me, Miguel. I don't give a shit if stupid people die. Poor little sad, lonely
Miguel's a piece of shit.
You guys, I hate you guys. You're the worst. I'm not telling you any more stories.
Good.
Beat your ass with me, Miguel.
Well, once I'm
You're lucky I'm not getting sick.
I'm
I'm gonna drive to your house.
How about this story then? to level off here. This will be a little better. 2016. Spank the monkey, the ghost that is a masturbating ape, haunts hallway of Grand Country Estate in Dorset.
I can't stop making faces. What the fuck did you just say, guys?
Ghost?
A
ghost.
Ghost that likes to pleasure himself is haunting this beautiful mansion in Dorset, England.
Is it Kesha's mansion? Because Kesha said she's had sex with ghosts before.
I don't think so.
I'm just asking for a friend.
Was this before or after her rehab?
When wasn't she in rehab? Oh man,
God.
there's only a sip left.
You nerds.
There you go. Down the hatch. Oh,
that was a shot. That was a shot. I thought it was happy. Pure purple. Yeah, I gave that.
Oh, there was no water in that one.
Oh no. Oh. Make you do the hibby dibby shake.
Do the hibby dibby shake.
My eyes.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Anyway, real quick, I would like to say hello to Bernard and Dead Dollies checking in.
Hey.
Hello,
Alex said
everyone.
they probably ate the dolphin.
What happened?
They probably ate the dolphin.
I hope so. Don't let it go to waste, at least. I mean, I know it sounds fucked up. I know it sounds fucked up, but don't let its life be wasted.
I guess.
Poor thing.
I don't know about that one.
Okay, I'm sorry. That's just my logic, okay? Like, if it's gonna die anyway, and it's doesn't donate something. Do something with it. Don't let its life not have a purpose. Jesus, don't live it. Let it just sit in a fucking bowl to die.
My dog is whining. I'm gonna let him out. I don't know where Peanut is.
Scratch Lily for me.
You guys are terrible. I'm gonna say that right now.
Terrible. That's terrible, Miguel.
Lord. Second, how was your day?
Shitty, but I got booze now, so it's all good. I just finished my booze, but that's, it's okay. I got more. It's not Jameson.
Oh,
so.
And Lauren, before we ooh, I like it.
I like it. It's cat. It's cat.
On this. I'm sorry, people are still hitting me up and I'm slowing me down.
How is everyone else out in the world doing right now?
Here we go.
Because we're still doing this. This is still a thing right now, guys.
How many weeks has this been?
6?
Like 4?
6?
Too many?
I think it's been about 6 weeks almost, I think. 5 or 6.
Yeah,
I think we're on
time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We're still doing this.
I have a quarantine question.
Ooh.
Would you rather only cook using a microwave so that all you have is just a microwave, or only cook on a grill but no utensils? So microwave only, or grill only but no utensils?
Honestly, I would say a microwave. I know that sounds like icky and gross because microwave, it just kind of sucks the nutrients out of everything. But I did live in an apartment one time where I didn't have a stove. I was like really young. I didn't have a stove. So I learned to cook with the microwave really quick. And I learned to make a lot of things. And yeah, you can make like cakes and stuff on the grill. I'm fat. I like cake. I can make cake on the grill, but I don't want no fucking barbecue cake. I'll take a microwave cake. So I will go with microwave.
You know what? I was thinking microwave too, because there's so many recipes you could make with raw food and it cooks in the microwave. Like you don't even have to use frozen dinners. Like you could just like an egg in a microwave, or you like you said, you can make a fucking cake in a microwave.
Yeah. That keto thing I made the other day was in the microwave. It was in a it was in a ramekin in the microwave because I didn't want to waste a whole bunch of that fucking coconut flour and it'd be gross.
What was I gonna say?
Sorry.
With the grill, you can only have like probably certain foods if you can't use utensils.
I think I would burn a lot of stuff that way. Like that.
you'd have to eat something either with oh shit, no well, wait. I didn't even think about this one.
Could you use a
foil
stick?
utensil?
No. No.
Stick stab it.
Okay, because I was thinking just if you put foil on a grill, you can pretty much put anything on it. So I don't know. I'm conflicted now.
You can make hobo packs if you use foil. Like, just put it in the foil. That way you don't have to, like,
True.
you don't have to worry about, like, oh, I got to flip the meat or anything. Like, just leave it alone.
I think you have to use. I like that.
Well, you can use a glove, I guess, to, like, take it off the thing because you don't have utensils. So it's like
real fast.
It's cheating.
Yeah. It blinds you.
It's an assist, like with my foil.
I like it. Bernard is quarantined in Long Beach, New York, and he would choose the grill. So you can grill without utensils. Yeah, Dead Dolly says you can impromptu. He did an impromptu barbecue. He had to flip burgers and dogs with his hands. So if you do it real fast, so yeah, it works.
I guess. I mean, if you're the only one eating it, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
I heard none of that because it's all completely cut out on my end. So
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry.
I'm just gonna smile and nod though. Yay!
That's what I was doing a couple weeks ago. I was like,
Yeah. Oh my god, that's so funny. Look for facial cues from other people.
no, someone died. Oh.
Oh, jeez.
Do you know when someone's clearly not listening?
Yeah. Yeah. Usually it's looking down.
See, I'm not listening anymore. Done.
Huh?
Sure.
What? Your face.
You guys are rude. You guys are the worst.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I was a jerk. I totally spaced on strange news for tonight, so I apologize. So we'll just use what Meg said about the dolphins and stuff. We'll use that as strange news. There you go.
You're welcome then. I'd rather hear a death you can laugh at anyways.
Right?
Okay.
That's way better.
Seattle, Washington, May 31st, 2005. Two drinking buddies went downtown Seattle, Washington, 2:45 a.m. and they wanted to do a strength test. So they chose to play a game where whoever could hang from the overpass the longest was the strongest.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah. They were hanging from this overpass, and the 31-year-old fell. He fell straight into a semi going 60 miles an hour, bounced off the semi, and into the road where a car fucking ran over.
Oh my god.
Sounds about right. Fucking deserves it.
The police couldn't identify him.
Straight up deserved it.
Ew.
Straight up
Yeah.
deserved it.
I don't know where the friend went.
Everywhere.
He's not a he probably fucking bounced.
Oh,
Probably left.
After his friend bounced, he bounced.
Did you guys?
Bounced from a semi onto the road. Car hits him. But I don't know. Did he win or did he lose? What do you guys think?
Definite winner in my book.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't battle him in Frogger. That's for sure. So.
Oh fuck.
I guess not. You're right. Yes.
I would say he is a winner because his idiocracy is depleted from the planet. So
that's
winner in my book. Well, Shazas. Oh my lord.
That's horrible.
I picture this dude falling, smack, bounce, smack. Like I don't know why the.
Do you remember Meet Joe Black, that movie?
Oh, with Brad Pitt?
Yeah.
Vaguely.
It's
been so long.
Brad Pitt dies by getting hit by two cars, like abruptly, like really fast. And it was the most hilarious thing to see on the TV. So we rewound it for like half an hour just laughing at Brad Pitt.
You're like, pretty gonna die. Ha ha ha.
Oh my
That
God.
shit happens in cartoons.
Right?
Yes. Oh my God. That's exactly what it reminded me of. Like it's just a giant cartoon of Brad Pitt dying.
Maybe that's why it's funny to me. It's like he couldn't have just gotten killed by the semi. A car also had to run him over. Like,
Jeez.
That's the way to do it.
In the article, the guy didn't have a name. And normally, in the articles, I find they at least have a first name.
Yeah.
As they
Like,
should.
Yeah, this guy, I don't know if it was because his face was so fucked up. Maybe. Oh, I can imagine getting smacked and then the road rash and then smacked again. I don't know. Oh well, his fault. Idiot. Haha.
God. It sounds like something that would happen to me. That's how I'm gonna go one day.
Yeah.
Shelby says, I hope y'all had an amazing 420. Guys, how was the rest of your 420 day?
Hi,
It was cool. I mean, yeah. I mean, that's normal though. So
yeah.
I think it would have been better if Peanut would have been able to smoke with me.
Aw.
Oh, did he tell you?
Tell me what?
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We
Buying
quarantined, waved to each other like, oh, I miss you.
Yelling at each other from down the aisle. I miss you, bro.
Miguel and Frankie were there buying makeup.
Yeah, we were. It's true.
That's not a lie.
Oh no!
Explain yourself.
I'm not gonna explain nothing. There's nothing to explain. It's totally normal for a dude to do.
Sure. Oh
Whatever happened to that little onesie thing?
The little what thing?
His little one piece.
Oh, his one
Makeup.
Something else.
Call it. Hey,
What's
my
going on?
OnlyFans pages will be up next week. All right.
Oh, so it was a surprise. A ruined surprise. Damn it.
Ruined.
Well, for those of you who don't already know, tonight's topic is about people who have impersonated police officers. Stranger danger. Crazy
Stranger.
shit. I remember for a long time there was there were little I guess PTSAs, if you will, like if you have an unmarked vehicle that's following you and they have a light and they go to pull you over and you know for sure, or you don't know for sure that that is an actual officer's vehicle, then you need to pull over, lock your door, leave your windows up, and call 911. Yeah, and ask the operator, can you check their plates, or if they're in this area, if somebody is located in this area, to verify that this is actually a cop. Because people were doing some fucked up shit for a while. I mean, they have for a very, very long time. Now, I'm sure we'll get into more of that in a second. But yeah, people are fucking crazy, and they will do very weird things to other people for who knows what reasons. I don't even think they know half the time. So, yeah.
What's the one that most recently happened?
I'm sorry?
What's the one that just happened?
The one that just happened.
Where they impersonated cops and they were going in trying to get in people's houses or like shooting them when they were like.
Was that in
I
Canada?
don't know the whole story. If you guys know.
It was in Canada.
Oh, that guy. Okay, he like was mass shooting, like right? Like didn't he shoot like 16 people? I still. And what?
He burned a few houses down too.
Oh shit! No, I haven't. I only know tiny little pieces, but I still have not gotten into that story yet because I'm still trying to keep up on the news and other shit that I've been following. But I haven't gotten completely into that yet. I know that it was up in Alberta, wasn't it? Alberta, Canada, or something like that.
In that area, I believe, yeah.
And that he had shot 16 people, and then he was impersonating a police officer. But like I said, I haven't gotten into that whole story myself yet. I should have. People are nuts. But yeah, going back a little ways, because like I said, people have been doing this for a long time. Ted Bundy was actually a person who had impersonated an officer in order to lure victims. In the 70s, he identified himself as Officer Roseland to a young lady and told her that her vehicle had been broken into and that she needs to accompany him back to the station. Once she kind of was hesitant at first, but then she was like, "Oh, he's so charming and nice, and I'm sure he's a cop." And they get in the car and they go, and then some weird shit, kind of sets her off, and she tries to jump out of the car, but he was able to cuff her on one wrist, and I don't know exactly how, but she was able to get free and get away from Ted Bundy before he was able to make her another victim. But
that's
strange.
creepy.
That is
creepy. Last year in Maryland, there was a real cop, that saw a fake patrol car pulling a woman over. I guess on the side, it looked like a normal patrol car, but it had the sign on the side. It didn't match the actual
emblem thing.
Department. Yeah, it didn't match. It just said save special officer or some weird shit like that. So he gets out. This fake cop, Timothy Irvin Trivet, I think is his name. He was 54. He had a uniform. He had cuffs. He had ammo. He had knives. He had fucking a badge. Yeah, he tried to say that he pulled this lady over because someone was tailgating him. So the cops don't really know what he was going to do to this lady, if he was going to do anything. But the fucking twist on this shit is that he was released on a fucking bond. And he had a lot of gun charges and shit like that. But yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. He was released on a bond. I haven't followed up with the story, but I gotta find out what happened to this guy. I can actually look it up if you wanna know.
Yeah, I do want to know, because it sounds like you probably went around and killed somebody.
I don't know why I didn't think to follow through with this.
Sometimes we don't think of things until it's actually happening in the moment. We're like, oh fuck.
Cool. Shelby brings up a good question. Wasn't that woman part of the fall of Ted Bundy?
I believe she was part of the fall. Him and his girlfriend or ex-girlfriend at the time. She had some suspicions, and then she kind of called and made like a tip or a report or something like that, I think. Maybe I'm confusing. There's so many fucking male killers. That's what fucks it up. Is that most of them are, majority of them are males.
The ones you know of, because women are better at it.
Oh yeah, exactly. I just saw a thing the other day. This one, oh god, what state was it in? Shit, I don't even know. This teacher was arrested just recently. She was a female for child pornography, and I sat there and I laughed and I was like, "You mother!" I'm sorry. I maybe I shouldn't go because I seem to get myself in trouble all the time. People don't like my opinions. So.
Yeah, I noticed.
Yeah.
Even though, everyone's entitled to an opinion, whether it's shit or not, everyone is entitled to an opinion.
Yeah.
And it's just a virtue signaling of everyone being like, oh, their opinion's wrong and whatever.
Yeah. Doesn't matter if you have facts or anything. It's just like, no, fuck you. We don't care.
Yeah. They want their friends to know how cool they are and how with it they are.
Oh, for being trolls? Yeah, I know.
No. Yeah.
Miguel. Miguel.
What did I? I'm reading comments real quick.
Anyway, women are more. I think women are more capable of doing this shit than men are. I think men are they're just more easily caught, and I think men are easily blamed because
men think that they don't use their brains.
Yeah. Well, I mean, because in a sense, men are they are genetically made to be physically stronger than us, except for the little noodly ones. But that's other genetics. But it's like, so you always want to assume that's always in that place that men are big, they're violent, they're brutes, they're stronger. So of course they're going to be guilty of anything that you accuse them of. So I think it's just easier to accuse a man than it is a woman. But I'm not saying that those men are not guilty because they did some fucked up shit. But I think women are more capable, of doing this shit than men are. Men just get caught easier.
That's kind of true. Yeah. We're not very good at this stuff. I mean, where do you hide that many bodies? It seems very difficult.
I can't tell you.
Anyway, Shelby said she saw a live stream the other day where a man claimed to be a cop and wasn't. Then arrested because it turned out he wasn't. The end kind of got messed up there, but Shelby, that's crazy.
Okay, so he wasn't arrested because they were like, "Oh, you're a cop," and then it turns out he wasn't, and they're like, "Oh shit." Is that what happened?
I think so.
That's what I'm getting from this. Maybe it's just.
Yeah, I think they might have got mixed up a little bit there, but that's.
I'm pretty sure that's what that means.
Well, if you look on YouTube, like people impersonating cops, there are some people who do take this shit seriously. Like they are like self-proclaimed police officers. Like I watched this one dude. He is
narcissists.
Yes, like he is legit all into this shit. I should have wrote down what the page name was so you guys can look at it too and laugh at him too and go, what the fuck? But he was like, he did up his bike. It wasn't even a car. He had a motorcycle. He bought a motorcycle similar to the police in his state. Mm-hmm. And then he souped it up to look similar to the police in his state. And he's like all proud of it. Like this fool has fucking like a whole intro to his fucking channel with like clips of him like pulling out a gun, riding next to people going, pull over motherfucker right now. And I'm a fucking cop. And it's like, what the fuck? Like if that happened to me and I'd get out and beat your fucking ass. Like I would fight you for that gun and then I'd pistol whip you with that fucking gun and I'd probably shoot you in the asshole with it. Like, are you serious? I would be livid if somebody did that to me and I found out they weren't a fucking cop.
Oh yeah. Oh
God, yeah.
Absolutely. Fucking there's like some sort of weird psychological thing that these people need whenever they impersonate cops. Like they have probably in their own lives, they don't have any sense of like they're not in charge of anything. They don't have any authority over anything. They kind of probably feel like shit.
It's like the people who impersonate like army people. You know,
like my God, the stolen valor shit.
Yes,
that drives me crazy.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Harold just commented about that. Is there the stolen valor is a term for faking military service?
Yes.
I don't know if there's a different name for it for impersonating police officer.
It's just police impersonation. I think it is.
Because you are presenting yourself as a police officer, and it's for malicious reasons usually.
Yeah.
And people that fascinate me. They really do. Like I've done some stupid, weird. A lot of times I've done some really mean, fucked up shit in my life. I've never done that shit or further than that shit, but it just fascinates me how people are just so fucking weird. Like, why do you do that shit?
Yeah.
What goes on in your brain that makes you think that shit is okay? And then that's cool to do that shit.
They're just weird people. It breaks down to, there's something that's going on in their life that they want that kind of validation without having to earn it. Mm-hmm. And it doesn't make sense to me. But I don't know that kind of stuff.
It's like those girls
someone of authority once though.
Or those people that are like, oh well, I met this celebrity, and like, no, you didn't meet them. Or like those people that tell crazy lies, like, and everybody knows that they're lying, but it's like we just give it to them because they're like they want to feel something like they want to feel cool. They want to feel a part of
on the head.
Yeah,
Good for you. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Frankie's right. We ran into a guy asking for money, and he definitely was not in the military. He was not an ex-military. And then he just started cussing at us because we wouldn't give him $1.
That's outside the Barnes and Noble because you should have just left him alone.
I tried. Yeah, it was bad. But I hate to admit this, but I did try to impersonate someone of authority once. I got some darker khakis and a red polo, and I went to Target on Black Friday, and I cut through all the lines. Just, Oh, let me in. Yeah.
That's different. That's different. That's a come up. That's not trying to like fuck with someone
I'm just kidding.
personally. No, I'm just kidding.
I didn't really do that. Give me a break. Come on.
I would. That's genius. Fuck you,
They
Miguel.
don't really have like a set uniform. It's just the polo shirt or just a red shirt with like khakis or black pants.
Yeah. Especially Target. Fuck that shit. Oh my god, I loved khakis for like a hot minute.
Oh, me too. In the early 2000s, I was all about it.
Yeah, with like the extra little pockets and shit. It's like, oh, I feel cute and shit. And then you go into Target, it's like, excuse me, do you know where the shampoo is? Like, fuck you, I don't work here. Wait for me. Yeah, but no, there are a lot of like serial killers that have impersonated either police officers or peace officers, if you will, security guards like BTK. Well, not impersonated, but BTK.
He's actually in the corner next to Migs. That's him.
Oh, up by Miguel. Yes. Oh, you changed the screen. I wasn't really looking at the screen that much. Sorry.
Me and this guy. They're actually. Shelby brings up a good point here. Wasn't there a serial killer who was a cop at one point in his life? That's actually true. A couple times, like they get on the force for a little bit, then someone with authority, actual authority, realizes, hey, no, they're screwed up. Get them out of here. And then they turn that into like some kind of sad sob story, so they can go around doing whatever they want.
Yeah.
And that leads to murdering people. So. You notice?
Huh?
Oh, I'm sorry, but you notice a lot of these serial killers are actually cop hanging honors, like fanboys of cops, and they will befriend the local PD, and yeah, a lot of that's a weird story to kind of hear over and over again when you're researching different serial killers.
Or they'll be like the Dwight Schrute, where they're like, "I'm the volunteer police officer."
Yeah, it's such a like, what the hell is going on kind of thing, but. I would like to look into that.
To the regional manager.
Yeah, exactly. They want some kind of authority, and they can't actually get it.
Whoa! Cállate la boca.
What's going on over there?
Inquiring minds are dying to know.
Got quiet for a second. What's going on?
Nothing good over there. Anyway, Richard said, I ran into a guy on a subway claiming to be a veteran that had leg cancer and needed money to help his daughter. He even fake cried. I just told him a cool story and walked off. Oh,
he had leg cancer, but needed to help his daughter, not the leg cancer? What?
No, the legs, whatever. Don't worry about that.
I'm confused.
Yeah. I want to go back to Texas. Richard was cool.
I miss Texas already.
What's that guy?
I know it's almost Miguel's birthday, and there's no Texas, and there's no nothing.
What is it even for?
Oh my gosh.
But they did reschedule for September, so maybe. Fingers crossed. The hotel, even though it's not the right hotel, it's the one next to it, basically. Said we could have the room in September if we go, but I have $0 and 0 cents to even get there.
Fourth and Union still popping, buddy.
Going.
Put that onesie on and get cracking.
I went down to Union and I went into a car. I was like, $500 for a hug, $2,000 for cuddling. End of list.
See, that's where
there is a lane for that. There is a lane.
You upcharge too quick, Miguel.
A lot of like old lonely women need a soft, cuddly Mexican boy.
It could be my little bambino.
I'm okay with that. I would totally do it. I mean, what? No.
I've heard where prostitutes were paid to just like hang out with dudes.
Fuck it. You ain't doing nothing freaky. Fuck it.
I'm pretty sure I would be told I have to do really freaky stuff for money, so I don't want to try. I don't want to gamble it. All right, not ready for that.
Hey, there's a market for you.
Give me 2 seconds. I need to turn the light on. It's getting dark in this joint.
Makes me feel good actually to hear that. Harold said professional begging is a real thing too. At food banks, you can find people at Mercedes scamming for food, farmers market, supermarket produce with label changes. Oh no, you're totally right, man. I've seen it firsthand. There was a lady here in town who had, I want to say it was a BMW of some sort. I don't know what it was, but she would have her sign. She goes, begs for a little while, goes in her car, goes somewhere else.
There was a couple here in my neighborhood. I mean, well, you know, our local like Target, Babies R Us area by my house, and there was a couple with a dog who would sit and beg for money and food, and then they'd come back to their big ass SUV and get in and drive away. Like someone posted it on a Facebook group like a couple weeks ago. But yeah, people like I don't know if it's like a side hustle to them, like hustle, but like, or maybe if it really is like some sort of weird gratification that they get, or maybe people feel sorry for me, they pay attention to me. Like I don't know if it's that.
I've met a couple of people who I've associated with them for a very short amount of time, because once I found out they did that kind of shit, I was like, oh, fuck you, I'm good. Yeah. They did things like that. I had no clue for the longest fucking time. I really had no clue. But they sat there and they'd laugh about it like, haha, these people are fucking stupid. And it's like, what? Like, I give money to people. Like, are you serious? Like, now you make me not want to do that shit because of people like you.
Joe is like, everybody gets a drink. Everybody gets one.
Everybody gets a drink.
But when we hang out.
Lauren, I actually seen that couple you're talking about. I know their faces. Like I can picture them all over in my head. Yeah, over at that Target shopping center. It's bad. But I never thought about that before. Like you're saying, like some sort of gratification, or like they just want attention, but the only way they can think of it is by begging for money.
Scamming people.
I honestly never even thought that as part of the problem. That's crazy. That's just a new thought right now. That's crazy.
Have you guys ever got the deaf people with the cards?
No, I saw videos of crazy people who call them out.
Oh my god, they do. Like seriously, there'll be deaf people that like they go around and panhandle for money. And I've seen them later in the store, like days later in the store, and they're like, oh yeah, blah, blah, like nothing. But they have these little cards that say, hi, I'm deaf, and I have diabetes, and I need insulin, and da da da. It like says all this bullshit.
Insulin?
Yeah, like I'm deaf, and I need insulin, and I'm homeless. And it's like, it is printed out, and they like fucking laminate it. I've seen it more than once. Like, because after this guy, I saw it again, a lady had it, and I was like, fuck you guys. You guys are going online and printing this shit out. And like fucking.
Dang it.
Wow.
Can you hear her?
I need money. I have diabetes.
Oh. She got you, Biggs. That's called acting, sir.
Joe, do you need money? Are you deaf now? Let me get you some money. I'll be right back. I've got some ones.
There was a problem with the fucking sound.
I did. I seriously was like, damn it. I was getting pissed in my own mind. Fuck. Oh. Excuse me. Frankie's got a comment. Fuck.
Whatever.
Said, hola, amigo. You speak English? I said, yes. Then she asked me to buy her groceries. And I said, no. Then she said, fuck you.
Fuck you. I can see Frank going, nah, I'm good to keep walking. Like eat a Slim Jim. Nah, I'm good.
That's funny.
Yeah. Later. Oh, I was outside the cigar shop on Rosedale, and I was making a call, and this lady who was getting her nails done, like she was just finishing up, comes outside and starts tugging on my shirt, like, excuse me, they won't take my card, but my boyfriend's coming with $100 to take. Will you pay them? And when he gets here, we'll give you money. And I was
Fuck
like,
no.
I don't know you.
That's like going outside of fucking Walmart and there's people like, hey, like running around the parking lot. Hey, I bought these laptops and I'm just trying to sell them because I don't need them anymore. I bought them on sale. And then you buy them and don't check it out and there's fucking bricks in the box.
Basically, yeah. It's fucking dumb. It's irritating. But yeah, she was like, I'll give you $100 for it if you just help me out right now. No, you're not.
Fucking right. I'm gonna get ripped off so fucking quick.
Just
That's
wait.
crazy. You know why that keeps happening? Is because it's worked.
Yeah. Exactly.
No. And unfortunately, it works on nice people. Like they want to help someone else out.
Naive people who don't understand.
Yeah, naive. Yeah. Harold says that gas can props are common here, yet never used before and clean. Yep, happens all the time. I almost
people think I need gas for my car.
Yeah, I actually almost got in trouble. I was going to a photo shoot, and the model was like, "Oh, let me pick you up and the other model because I know where we're going." It was some wooded area she liked. So I'm like, okay, cool. And she ran out of gas on the side of the road. So I had to go walk to a gas station, which it wasn't that far. It was like maybe a mile, and get gas. But I also had to buy a tank. And I buy a tank, and I start walking back, and the police pull up on me really quick. Like, what are you doing, kid? And I'm like,
oh shit!
I'm like, yes, kid. I'm not begging for money. I swear. They honestly, they thought I was begging for money until they kind of walked with me to see them on the side of the road, and they're two pretty girls, so it's okay. And you know. They outweigh one Mexican at least in that situation, so it worked out.
Oh my gosh! Did you know if you don't have your ID on you and you even have change in your pocket and a cop stops you, you can get ticketed for panhandling?
No, I had no idea.
That's when I worked on the East Side bar. You know which one?
It's crazy.
The way East Side bar. That's the owner told me because we had a liquor store next door and I would, run back and forth to get, like a cigarette or an energy drink or something like that. And I'd have somebody watch the bar. And I lost my ID at one point, but the girl next door knew me because I'd given her my ID so many times. She didn't card me anymore. And the lady's like, well, you don't have an ID. How are you going to go get cigarettes? I was like, oh, she knows me. And she's like, well, be careful because because the cops run up and down the road right there like rampant. Well, the sheriffs do anyway. Yeah. And she's like, if one of them stops you, you can get a ticket for panhandling. I'm like, you're fucking lying. And then the housekeeper lady, she's like, no, that's happened to me. Like walking from this door to that door next door, I've been stopped and been ticketed for panhandling because I didn't have an ID on me.
That's so fucking bullshit. They're stealing from you.
Uh-huh. Well, they mess with people right there anyway because of the area. They do. The cops mess with people right there in that area a lot. That's bullshit. But it is crazy. It's crazy the laws that we have. And they just I think we had an episode about weird laws, didn't we?
If we didn't, we're gonna redo it
or something like that. I think we might have.
Actually, I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna put myself off camera. I'm just gonna switch on the lights too over here.
Okay. Yeah. I don't remember that.
But, or maybe we were talking something about weird laws or something like that in different states. Maybe we were talking about it at one point.
I think I vaguely remember, but yeah, I'm pretty sure we were just talking about different laws that we've heard about. Because Peanut was chiming in about the duck on the head.
Yes. Okay, so I'm not crazy. This is a legit conversation we've kind of had.
Yeah, we talked about it a little bit. That's a good episode, though. Gotta write that down.
Oh man, but yeah, there are all kinds of weird laws, and yeah, people just do weird fucking shit. I think there should be harsher laws for people who impersonate police officers and military and
absolutely
all that other shit because that's not right.
Oh god, that's crazy. Because you know what, the cops go through so much training. I mean, I think they need more training in certain areas with the, but that's just me personally. But yeah, they go through so much training and they really don't get paid that well to do what they do. And then someone comes up and abuses that sort of authority that they have, trying to steal that. I don't know. It's shitty. And bad things happen to people when people impersonate cops.
Yeah.
In this case, in March, 2 years ago, in Kentucky, a guy named James DeCourcy pulled over a police officer in Hopkinsville. Officer Philip Meacham in a traffic stop. He ended up probably finding out that he was a cop and he shot him and he killed him.
Holy shit.
He died a couple days later in the hospital. But this guy, there was a manhunt for him. He somehow escaped in a stolen white pickup. And there was a manhunt, and they found him in Tennessee. He was in Kentucky. They found him in Tennessee. Oh, so, yeah, that's the kind of shit that scares me about fake cops is like this, or like gang initiations.
Yeah,
they like bump someone's car and then they have to like kill that person like to be initiated. Like that fucking shit scares me, especially if they're impersonating a cop because you're like, oh shit, well I have to pull over.
Right.
I have to pull over for the cop. And then if you for someone who isn't quite knowledgeable on, certain laws and their rights and stuff like that, it could be, oh yeah, I'll just do whatever this person says, not even really know. So it's, I don't know, wherever you're at, whatever state you're in, whatever country you're in, it's good to look up those sorts of laws and know your local law enforcement's badges, know what the emblems look like, know what the cars look like. Like, even if you have to drive by the police station and be like, hey, I'm sure they'll probably be like weird, like what the fuck.
Yeah.
If you just explain, hey, like I'm worried about this happening, blah blah blah. I don't know. Maybe they might not like that. I don't know. Ask a cop.
Yeah. You know what? It doesn't matter if they like it or not because that's smart. That's a great idea, I think. I honestly don't really know what ours look like here in the area. I got a vague idea because I have some cop buddies and some sheriff buddies, but I've never took a good look at it. I honestly couldn't tell you if I knew if it was real or not. So that's a great point.
Yeah, and sometimes they, like these people, they just flash like the ones who are impersonators. They just flash a quick thing so that you don't have to spend a lot of time looking at it, So that's also kind of shitty. But
and it's all stuff you can get on like Amazon, you can get it on Wish, you can get all these the light bars, you can get sirens, you can get all this shit online.
Oh yeah.
So it's easy access for anybody who wants to do like stupid shit like this.
Especially the lights. And you can get fake cameras.
Oh yeah.
Batons.
I would put disco lights on my car and I'd be the fashion police. I pull people over all the time.
Oh fuck you.
I would.
One piece makeup, fashion police, disco ball bullshit. He's turning into a drag queen.
Oh my god. Well, this guy that I have next, I'm actually going to read this article because it's very short. So
do you mind if I go through the comments real quick?
Yeah, no, go ahead.
Real quick, yeah. Richard said one time at a gas station, he noticed a guy walking up to him, and he was going to ask for money because he was asking everybody else in the area. But before he could ask him, he decided to ask him for money. So the beggar became the beggee. That's fucking awesome.
Oh my gosh.
And then Harold, poor Harold here, he said an obvious meth addict tried to sell him his girlfriend's used makeup at a beer store out of a small plastic trash can.
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
That's gross. That's
so like,
gross
dude,
stuff.
I don't know, and I'm not gonna buy that shit, but I will direct you to a rehab facility.
That's a nice thing to do right there.
Oh my gosh.
Frankie said when he was in the sheriff's Explorer program in Ventura County, he was drunk with power all the time. And I
never left him.
That's 100% true. Frankie was actually in charge of all the security over at Pacific View in Ventura. It's a huge mall. It does one of the top 10 sales, in the western part of the country.
Did he walk like
they
this?
trusted him. Like they weren't very bright there. They trusted Frankie. And then he would have his buddies, his security buddies would harass me while I was shopping.
Oh my
just
God.
for the fun of it. I knew who they were. They knew me. And yeah, so thanks a lot, Frankie.
Jeez Louise. I can see that. I can totally see that.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Can we get to Joe's article, please?
Jesus. No, that was funny. I like that. Okay. The title of this one is Guy Essentially Became a Cop to Commit Crimes.
Oh, God.
Henry Terry's behavior sounds like that of a method actor preparing for a role as a police officer, only with goals for far more sinister than an Oscar bid. Not only did Terry utilize realistic uniforms, handcuffs, and a car equipped with flashing sirens, he apparently also took his own made his own police officer station. He set up a personal police station where he kept records of possible crimes and sometimes interrogated suspects who were handcuffed to a chair.
Oh my God.
Right? One of Henry's motives for the elaborated ruse was robbery. He would extort cash from his suspects in exchange for their release. But his actions were far more extreme than this. He was ultimately charged on numerous counts of rape and at least one count of extreme animal cruelty. Terry allegedly set a neighbor's cat on fire, then promised to solve the crime.
Oh my God.
The fuck. People are. Oh my God.
Well, obviously, we know that a rape is a demonstration of power and control.
Yeah.
So obviously impersonating a cop, it like goes hand in hand. There was a case too that I read about, like where a man, he pulled over a woman pretending to be a cop and at gunpoint forced himself on her.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah. So sad. So fucking sad.
It is.
Those are beta males with probably CTE.
Yeah.
Got hit in the head too many times.
Maybe.
They got smacked in the mouth too many times. Hopefully they keep getting smacked in the mouth for that. God damn. It's you hear about those stories way too often is the thing. And it makes people just afraid to be people in general, just to be outside even. And it sucks. I wish I could understand a way to kind of figure out a way to make that not happen as often. Because like you said, you want to stop for authority figures. Not everyone is as informed as we should be. But even if you get to those stages, like there still could be someone out there who builds their own station. Oh my God, that's just intense.
Yeah, and handcuffs and beats people and gets money out of them and like I said, this is all shit you can buy on fucking Amazon. Like, fuck, I have an actual set of fucking handcuffs. I don't have any keys, but I have handcuffs.
That's not great.
Keys. Not that I'm trying to like catch people. They were in all my brother's shit. So, and I know where he got them.
Joe's living a double life.
Those arresting people on the streets.
Oh, well, everyone knows that.
That's why she has so many wigs.
I need a new hat for a new day.
God. All right, I think we have time for like one more if you guys got one.
Oh, fuck.
Do you have one? I can give you another one.
Okay, go for it, Joe.
Okay, this one, I did not read this one yet, but we'll go with it. It says, man posts as officer in string of horrific national prank calls.
Oh, God.
Right? This is a whole list of them. David Stewart of Fontana, Florida, was accused of, but ultimately acquitted, of making a prank call to a McDonald's in Mount Washington, Kentucky, where he claimed to be an officer and wielded his authority in a sadistic game of manipulation. 3 people were involved in the hoax: the restaurant manager, her boyfriend, and an 18-year-old employee. Stewart allegedly told the manager that the employee had taken merchandise from the McDonald's and instructed the manager to strip search the employee. Holy fuck.
Oh my God.
At some point during the phone call, and this is over the fucking phone. At some point during the phone call, the manager's boyfriend arrived to continue the strip search and apparently at Stewart's insistence forced the employee to perform oral sex on him. What the fuck am I reading? The entire ordeal lasted 3.5. Holy shit. The whole ordeal lasted 3.5 hours. As there is no hard evidence to convict him, Stewart walked. The manager and her boyfriend, however, were convinced of their own roles in the crime, as the McDonald's surveillance footage provided more than enough evidence. Wow. It is Stewart made similar prank calls in Idaho, Oklahoma, and other locations using payphones and calling cards to cover his tracks. Fucking genius.
There's a movie based on this one.
No shit.
Yeah,
Whether or not Star is actually guilty, the crimes have apparently stopped since his arrest and trial.
Damn.
Oh, that's
okay. Let me just say, those people are fucking retarded.
Right? Over the fucking phone. It's not like he was there like
strip search, oral sex. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Yeah, it makes no sense. Over the phone. The movie is called Compliance, and they show like not show, but they go through the entire phone call. You just
I have to watch this. Compliance.
That sounds like something
crazy. Right there. Hold on, I'm writing this down.
That is some Mick bullshit right there.
So what do you call it? She got a sausage egg McMuffin she didn't want.
Jesus. Cat, stop it! My cat's scratching at the window. She's too lazy to use the door. No, hobo.
Hobo, kiddo.
My hobo kitty. She's silky smooth because she's so soft and shiny. She's like Lauren's hair. It's all soft and shiny.
It's just oily, girl.
No, my cat is like really shiny, like your hair. Your hair doesn't look oily. Your hair just looks really shiny.
Looks good.
It does. It looks good. Yeah. And my cat.
I haven't dyed it black in a while, and I've just been putting a lot of oils in it to keep it nice and moist.
What do you call it? I think it looks great. And Richard said that people like that make him cheer for the virus.
Right.
Yeah. I wish there one would just target people like this. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
It'd be a great virus.
I'm sure they can make one.
Why? Okay. Can someone explain to me why pedophiles are still alive?
Can someone explain to me why pedophiles are trying to latch on to the LGBTQRSTUV? Yes.
Minor attracted people.
Yes. Fucking disgusting. And I've said this since I first started the show, or at least I brought it up a couple of times since I first been on this show. My brother and I were originally from the San Francisco Bay Area. And my brother still continued to live up there when he was old enough to move out of home.
Right.
And I remember him calling me and saying, this place is getting fucking twisted and weird from what we remember as kids. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And he goes, well, there's fucking like paper flyers like on telephone posts with the little tear off notes about how people who are attracted to children, it's a mental illness and you cannot like prosecute them for that. Like you shouldn't judge them for that because they can't help it. And if you sympathize with that, basically call this number. Like I'm just kind of not really
They're basically rallying all the pedophiles together. Yeah. And I say we should fucking just let loose one of these mass shooters inside one of those buildings.
Exactly.
Or those meetings or whatever the fuck's going on and just let them all fucking kill each other.
Do you guys watch TED Talks at all? Or have you seen
I've seen a few.
I've seen a few. It depends. I don't know which one.
There was one not that long ago, and I think I brought this up when we were talking about the Mothers of Darkness and Marina Almabrock.
Yes,
I always say her name wrong. I think I brought it up. Yes, I think I brought it up around that time. Is that there was a TED Talk. This female, I forget her name, but basically the title of it was let's be mature about pedophilia. And basically it was her justifying pedophilia and why it's okay, because if we can accept all these other mental illnesses in the world, why can't we accept this one? Why do we have to damn them and all this? I know we're getting off topic of what we're supposed to be talking about, but like
it's fine. We only have like a couple of minutes left.
Yeah, we got a minute and a half. It's fine.
Yeah, no, I cannot get on board with that at all. No, I'm sorry, I just can't. I would never. No.
Yeah, no, and I think they actually pulled it for a while, but I think so many people because you can download your own, you can download other people's videos onto your laptop. I think so many people downloaded it and kept it in circulation because TED's Talk like ripped it from their page, like because so many people were like, "What the fuck are you talking about? This is not cool. What are you talking about?"
Who even would let that bitch fucking talk?
Yeah, like I want to snatch.
Let this person go on stage and do this.
You know what it is? It's because they had Al Gore on there too. Both of them, same thing.
Bill Gates,
Al Gore,
Joe Biden.
I can't get on board. I looked up the stats real quick. They're not easily, but like it's a 33 to 71% re-offending for people who've attacked children.
Yes, of course.
I don't
know. Those people are, once they do the thing to the kid, they're done. Like they're done. It's one thing. I mean, I don't know. It's one thing to have your thoughts, but
to act on them
to actually do harm to a child.
Yeah. And then once you do that to a child, then you're subjecting that child to the same behavior.
Yeah, a lot of times that's what happens.
Yeah.
These pedophiles are often molested or raped by someone.
Yeah.
And and it's not just a one-time thing usually. It's like they're conditioned to do this.
Right.
So that's why they go on to continue this behavior and inflict this shit on other people, and it's just fucking awful. I don't know. I feel like it's been happening for thousands of years, and I wonder if it's just one thing that's just one of the parasitic traits in the human race that we'll never be able to get rid of. I don't know.
Yeah, it feels like that, honestly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a parasite. Like literally like a parasite.
Yeah.
Real quick though, before we wrap anything up, Shelby asked, "Have you seen Abducted in Plain Sight?"
Yes.
No.
Saw that.
Where can I find it if anyone knows?
It's on Netflix.
Okay.
I watched it.
I'm gonna watch it after this then.
Yeah.
Is it a series or?
Basically, yeah, sort of. Basically, it's just like a mini series, documentary about a neighbor who convinces the family basically to take their young daughter, and it's just like a whole thing. Like, you have to watch it. Like, basically he is so charming and the parents love him, like the Michael Jackson effect.
Yeah.
That's how I compare it, like the Michael Jackson effect. Like, though he's so charming and he's so cool, and then I'm pretty sure you guys have heard it, he ends up seducing both of the parents and fucking both of them.
What? No.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm hanging up on both of you now. I want to go watch this because that sounds fucked up.
Oh my God.
Like, this
Netflix
guy
did, right?
convinces the dad to do stuff with him. Like, yeah, it's a whole thing. He
was Charlie Manson and some people. He's like, hey,
to get to this little girl, and he was in the part of the family for years, a friend of the family. Yes, it's a whole fucking thing. Like,
that's a whole bag of nope. Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Look it up, watch it. It's fucking crazy, and you're gonna be angry with the parents the entire fucking time.
That's Shelby. Put that. You'll be infuriated. It'll infuriate you.
Trigger warning. You're gonna be fucking pissed.
Oh my God. All right, guys. Let's wrap it up for tonight. Great seeing you. I'll miss you both.
I miss you guys so much.
I miss all the in-person insults.
I know. I miss waiting outside your house and going, hurry the fuck up before I leave you.
She's never done that.
No, I've never done that. I thought it. I was getting it off. Just kidding.
All right, guys. We'll see you next Thursday, though, right?
Alrighty.
All right.
Thanks, guys, for joining us.
Oh, yeah. Don't forget Insta, YouTube, Facebook, bullshit.
All
Thank you guys for joining us. See you guys next week.
All right. Bye.
Bye.